In this bit, we are going to understand some basic concepts in the subject of engineering mechanics. Okay, so we'll first start off with the definition of engineering mechanics. Engineering mechanics is defined as a science that predicts and describes. So it does two things. Okay, it is predicting and it is describing the conditions. Okay, what type of conditions? The conditions of state of rest or state of motion. Okay, so it is a science that is predicting and describing the conditions of state of rest or motion of what? Of bodies acting under system of forces. Bodies acting under system of forces. So this is how we define the subject of engineering mechanics. It's a science, okay, which is predicting and describing the conditions of state of rest, okay, or the conditions of state of motion of bodies which are being acted upon by a system of force. Okay, let's see what do we mean by this definition. Let us suppose I have a block which is resting on a surface. Okay, with the knowledge of mechanics, I should be able to tell what happens if I apply a force of say 10 newtons to this block. Okay, I should be able to tell whether this block remains at rest, okay, conditions of state of rest, or whether it moves, okay, which would be the conditions of motion. So with the knowledge of mechanics, I would be able to analyze this body, okay, which is being acted upon by a system of force. In this case there is only one force, and I should be able to predict or describe what could happen to this block, whether it moves or whether it stays as it is. So that is what I mean by this particular definition of engineering mechanics. This subject is basically divided into three different parts, which are the mechanics of rigid bodies, okay, then we have the mechanics of deformable bodies, okay, and finally we have mechanics of fluids. So our course of study currently is limited to the mechanics of rigid bodies. So let's understand what is a rigid body. A rigid body is simply a body in which the distance between any 2 points in the body remains constant. So let us suppose I have a body which is depicted as this, and we have a point A and we have a point B. Now this is a rigid body if the distance between A and B, which is this thing, is going to remain constant. Had this been a deformable body, what would happen is, if I am applying a force on this body like this, then it might happen that this body may get deformed like this. Okay, in that case what would happen is A would be here and maybe B comes a little bit closer to A, and finally the distance between A and B is reduced, or in other words, this body has deformed. So in our course of study, we are not concerned about deformable bodies,